What did I just read? Let's get started and talk about it. Many of you are probably wondering why I'm holding on to this little cute, adorable cat backpack. Well, it's for comfort. I need something soft and cuddly, so either my husband's got to sit next to me or I've got to hold a stuffed animal to talk about this book. So I'm going to get right into it. The book is called Havoc. And what I will tell you, what I did like about this book is it wasn't a plot that you see a lot. Like domestic thrillers, probably one of my favorites. But think about it. With all the books that are out there, it's tough to come up with new original ideas, and there's a lot of repetitive ideas out there. It doesn't mean the book's not good. This book is quite interesting. It's by Christopher Bollen. I'll put the information below. But basically, I'll just start off saying this. The beginning of the book, it seems like to start off kind of like about a cute little old lady that likes to be mischievous, okay? But that's really not what it was. It's about this old lady, or she calls herself old, about a widow. I guess I won't say old lady because age is only a number. An 81-year-old widow named Maggie. She married a guy named Peter. He passed away, okay? And she has a grown daughter. And so you know about that, but the grown daughter doesn't live there. So Maggie's staying in she travels a lot since she's been a widow, and she is staying in a really nice hotel in Egypt right now. And she was in Switzerland before that and had to leave there because of some trouble. So you find out at the beginning of the book that she had some secrets in her past, okay? So lots and lots of secrets, and some things happened. Well, the one thing you'll learn about Maggie is that she meddles in your life, but it ends up causing harm. But she chooses whether she thinks something's good for you or whether it's not something good. So she meddles, she's nosy, she tries to kind of take over your life, and she thinks she's, quote, helping, okay? So just to kind of get to know that. And, so that's a little bit about Maggie. So she interferes in everyone's life and causes difficulty, okay? Well, you think, oh, this is just a book about a nosy neighbor. This is what I thought was going to happen, and this isn't what happened. So I thought, oh, this lady Maggie just is nosy and gets in people's business, and it's going to backfire and someone's going to get her back. Okay, and I thought maybe there'd be, a little bit of a thriller portion in there and things like that. So the cards would end up turning on her. But that's not exactly what happened. So what happens is a young mother who's married but seems to be estranged from her husband. Her husband's in Paris right now. And she comes to the hotel with her 8-year-old little boy named Otto. And he seems adorable and he's precious and he's running around and whatever. Well, Maggie, like I said, is not a good person, okay? But I don't know if she would be considered evil, but she's not really a good person. And so Otto catches her stealing a scarf. And of course he's going to blackmail her. Otto, I thought, he's just kind of, it's Otto and they meet each other's match, if that makes sense. So which one is going to be more of a troublemaker? But Otto's nothing like Maggie. I would describe Otto in 2 words. And if you've seen this, if you have seen this movie, you will know what I mean. If any of you have heard this movie, it's from the late 1950s. It's called The Bad Seed. That's exactly what it is, okay? So this kid is not a good kid. I would say a psychopath, sociopath, an 8-year-old, okay? That's kind of tells you this. And he basically makes Maggie's life a living nightmare. And she's trying to get him and the mother kicked out of the hotel. And it's kind of the story of that, and a bunch of stuff happens. The only thing that the story was interesting. It was a little slow at the beginning. Then it got interesting, and this kid was, oh my gosh. Let's put it this way. Have you guys ever met someone that you get along with, but you wouldn't want to be on their bad side? Well, that would be this kid. If I met this kid, I would probably be friendly, and I would stay out of his way and mind my own business. So I'm going to say the one thing that I didn't care for about the book is the ending was crazy, and I didn't understand the ending at all. When I look up reviews on it, a lot of people don't understand the ending. So the book went from kind of a little bit mischievous at the beginning, it seemed, and kind of light, to getting dark pretty quick, because this kid wasn't just a mischievous kid. This kid was a bad kid and did a lot of bad things. So That's kind of what it's called, Havoc. I do think it's an interesting book. Let me know if you're interested in reading it. And I love you guys. I appreciate your feedback, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks, everybody.